Hello everybody and welcome back to another Doctor Who review. This is Ian here, and today I'm going to be reviewing, at last, Hellbent, the season finale of Season 9 of Doctor Who. Now I would have done this earlier, but I couldn't decide where I stood on this episode. But I made up my mind at last, and I can say that I did not really like it much. So basically, what happens in the episode is the Doctor escapes from the confession dial, he's on Gallifrey, and then he uses some Gallifreyan technology to take Clara out of time to try and save her, and then he steals a TARDIS and goes to the end of time again, and meets up with a Shielder, and one of his inventions backfires, and he ends up forgetting everything about Clara. And then Clara and Ashilda go off in their own TARDIS, and go off into space, and then the Doctor gets back to his TARDIS, and yeah. So, the reason I did not like this episode, I mean, it was good in some ways, but my big problem with it was that they brought Clara back after giving her a farewell episode, and that in itself would not have been bad, but we've been waiting for the Doctor to find Gallifrey for over 10 years, and then when he finally does, it's just kind of the background. It's not even the main plot of the story. It's just kind of there. And it didn't feel like as big of a deal as it should have. And then, like I said, they brought Clara back, and then she has another goodbye scene. And we've had so many from her, more than any other companion. And then the Doctor just forgets everything about traveling with her, in kind of a reverse Donna situation here. I mean, it was nice to see the Doctor going to such extraordinary lengths to save his companion, but just a little too much. Especially after we've already seen her leave. If they just keep bringing people back, then no one's going to take the series seriously. If they just can't keep someone dead every now and then. But, I mean, I liked what I saw about Gallifrey, but we just didn't see that much of it. The episode started off good, and I was actually really enjoying it until... I mean, I thought that it would just be like the Doctor takes Clara out of time to kind of help him in this last mission, but it didn't go that way, and instead of it being about finding Gallifrey, it's about trying to save Clara. And I might have said this before in a different video, that I never really liked Clara that much in the first place. But anyway, so one thing about this episode that I didn't like, and I know a lot of people didn't like, is that the Doctor shoots the General for no real reason. I mean, there were much better ways that he could just get out of the way, but he just goes and shoots him and makes him regenerate. And the General, the one person that he's been in I wouldn't say a lot of episodes, but he's consistently been a hero, and then the Doctor just shoots him. And I just didn't like it. And then there's also the fact that they spent all this time making these grand... They spent so much time building up the hybrid, and then the whole thing just kind of fizzled out, and then you never really learned anything about it. It just kind of got forgotten halfway through the episode. And yeah, so, and things I liked about this episode, I liked some of the scenes with the Doctor and Clara. I just didn't really like the scene in the cloisters with the Doctor and Clara. I liked, but just overall, I wish that Clara had not been part of the episode. I think it would have been better, and I think it's one of the worst season finales of the new series. But overall, I said I didn't really like the episode. It's very anticlimactic, especially after the wonderful Heaven Sent last episode. And I remember saying that in the Heaven Sent review that I said that I didn't think that Hellbent would be able to live up to it, and I was right. So overall, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. And I will see you all next time.